Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hello, how are you all? Hope you are doing fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIFS Home School, and this is Ariful Islam, Assistant Teacher of English, National United English Version School, morning shift. Today I am going to take an English literature class for class 3 students. Our today's topic, Unit 8, discussion and word meaning, synonym, antonym, CW. So open your book, buzzword book, and go to page number 84. Okay, let's start the class. So today's lesson, class 3, subject English literature, topic Unit 8, word meaning, synonym, antonym, term annual, lecture 4, SW3, and teacher Ariful Islam and mobile number. So my dear students, let's start the class. The story of the 4 seasons, Unit 8. Long ago, the earth was hot and dry. There was no winter. There was no spring either, and no autumn. It was summer all the time. As there was summer all the time, that's why it was hot all the time. Each day the sun rose and crossed the sky, but there were no clouds to cover the hot sun and provide shade for the earth. The grass was always dry and brown. The streams and rivers dried out, and dust filled the air. You can look the grass. The grass was dry and brown. There is nothing to eat. There is nothing to drink. Not even a little dew in the morning, the deer says. The hare says, there is nothing to eat. Nothing to eat except dry grass. The polar bear says, it's too hot. There is no ice for me to sit on. Atish, oof, this is a sign of a boredom. There is not even a breath of fresh air to breathe, only dust. So there was dust all around. All the animals gathered to have a meeting. The owl says, what can we do? We can move to next page. Polar bear had an idea. Let's go to Skyland and meet the old woman who lives there. She will be able to help us. So the Skyland, who lives in the Skyland? The old woman live in the Skyland. How do we get to Skyland? The hare says. I know the way. We must take the shining road. Follow me, the hawk says. The animals traveled for many days and nights. They followed the shining road to the edge of the sea and then high up into the sky. The edge means at the end. Finally, Hawk saw a small house ahead of them. Ahead, what meaning? Means in front of. That is the home of a sky woman, the hawk says. We will move to next page. When they reached the house, the animals gathered around the door. Please help us. We are the animals from the earth. This is the sky woman. The sky woman came out of her house. How can I help you? It is too hot on the earth. There is no water to drink. There is no air to breathe. And there is only dry brown grass to eat. The sky woman went out her house and returned with 3 small bags. She gave 1 bag to bear, 1 bag to owl, and 1 bag to rabbit. The animals thanked the sky woman and returned to the earth. All the animals gathered around to see what was in the bags. Bear opened his bag first. Who opened his bag first? The bear opened his bag first. Whoosh! Out of the bag came the winds. From the first bag, the winds came out. The grasses and bushes swayed. Swayed means moved slowly from side to side. The leaves slipped The leaves flew of the trees. You can look, the trees, the leaves flew of the trees. The wind started. Next page. Then the owl opened his bag. Out of his bag came rain and fog. You can look, the rain came out. The animals sang and danced for joy. Hooray, this is not hooray, this is hooray. Now we will have water to drink and delicious green grass to eat. The bear says. Finally, rabbit opened his bag. Out of it came soft white snow that quickly filled the air and covered the ground. So from the last bag, the soft white snow came out. Finally, that day the earth has 4 seasons. From that day, the earth has 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer and autumn. And ever since, all the earth's animals have had water to drink, food to eat and air to breathe. So this is our story today. We have finished. So Unit 8, the story of the 4 seasons, word meaning. Gathered, came together. Ahead, in front of. Ahead means before, we can say in front of. Sweet, moved slowly from side to side. Move slowly from every side. I am repeating again. Gathered, came together. Ahead, in front of. Swayed, move slowly from side to side. Synonym, antonym. Small, tiny, big. You can say, I have a small toys. You can also say, I have a tiny toys. You can also say the opposite things. I have a big toys. The synonym and antonym. We know synonym are the same and antonym is the opposite thing. Joy, pleasure, the synonym. You can say, it's my pleasure. You can also say, it's my joy. So there's a synonymous word. And opposite of joy, pleasure is sorrow. Quickly, rapidly, the same word. I can say, do the homework quickly. I can also say, do the homework rapidly. And the opposite is slowly. I'm repeating again. Small, tiny, big, joy, pleasure, sorrow, quickly, rapidly, slowly. So, this is your homework 3. Submit on Sunday. Submit 1, Sunday. Unit 8, word meaning and synonym antonym. Okay? So this is SW3, submit on Sunday. Unit 8, word meaning and synonym antonym. So my dear students, do your SW at home and submit on Sunday within 8 am to 2 pm. You know, we are giving 2.5 marks in every SW of class 3. So this SW is very important because we are giving SBS City and diary mark on the basis of the submission of the SW. My dear students, I hope you have enjoyed today's class. Keep practicing at home. About your parents. Stay home, stay well. See you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.